All right, call together the Finance Committee meeting for the City of Santa Barbara City Council. And if seeing that there is no one in the audience to make public comment on any items that are not on the agenda, we'll go to the very first item on the agenda, which is the only thing. Mr. Samario, would you like to introduce this item?
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. Bob Samario, Finance Director, and I'm here with Brandon Bodette. He is our new budget manager. He's been on the job for 3 months, maybe. Done a great job. Really happy to have him. Michael Pease is now in Public Works, their business manager. So Brandon is filling his spot. So today, this afternoon, we will be presenting to City Council the 2019 recommended budget. And after that, we will have a number of special hearings. They're going to be not on Tuesdays, but special meetings where each of the departments are going to have a chance to present their budget in detail and have a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of public review, and that'll all culminate in late June with the adoption of the budget. Concurrent with that, we come to the Finance Committee and we don't repeat what we do with City Council. We bring to this Finance Committee any proposed changes to fees, whether they be enterprise funds or general fund fees. We'll want to bring the capital. I'm not sure that's listed here, but the capital program, I think discussing that this year in particular with Measure C would be important. And then we bring to you our assumptions for revenues and a multi-year forecast, the latest and greatest of that. And then we basically ask Finance Committee for recommendations on all of that we then take to Council in early June for their consideration. One of the things we ask Finance Committee, because it seems like every year something else gets added, is there any other topic that the Finance Committee would like us to bring and discuss, either an area that in more detail or anything related to the budget in addition to what's here? So we ask that question. Your role, again, is kind of these items here. You're also going to be looking at all the budgets at Council, but you have an opportunity to dive into more detail in any area of the budget you feel like you'd like to look at. So that's really what we're asking for today is, one, any new topics, and two, just approving what we have here before you and plan for the next couple months to bring to you. So with that, I'd be happy to hear from you.
Any particular questions or comments from members of the committee? Councilmember Friedman?
You mentioned Measure C, so that was on my list of Measure C. And then another one I was interested in was economic development, what we allocate towards that, including to visit Santa Barbara, those types of things, but also just economic development in general, what we contribute to that.
Just as clarification, so we have a pot of money under what we call community promotions. It's actually now in the mayor and council's budget as a program. So that's from that pot of money is where we give money to the Visit Santa Barbara, Old Spanish Days, and those kind of things. The more community promotions. Economic development is another category you want to look at, or in addition to that, or separate from that.
I want to look at both
Okay.
Because I believe they're both pertinent, especially in light of the disasters, and we're looking at what we can. We've had requests looking at what we can contribute if we can. So those two pots. Yeah.
Okay.
Councilmember Dominguez?
Thank you. I'm trying to remember what we do in terms of pensions and CalPERS as part of the budget process.
We don't do anything special or separate. Historically, when Bendy White was on the Finance Committee, he'd asked for that kind of discussion, an update, if you will, every year. But that's nothing that we don't have anything planned per se on that, other than generally what we've talked about already.
Okay, I know that's more of a long term, and this is really looking at the next year, 2 years. So if there's anything that does come up from the agency that you think is worth briefing us on, feel free to work it in. Thank you.
And everybody's fine with the proposed calendar and schedule? Is that okay? Everybody? Okay. Well, I think you have direction.
Okay,
then.
great.
I don't think there's anything else unless anybody has anything else.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. We are adjourned. Thank you.